welcome back to Dumpster Fires of the Atomic Shop. The mutated events are running from 10th of December through the 26th. Day after Christmas, they're over. The Raid Runners bundle is still in the Atomic Shop. I recommend getting it. If anything, just because the console generates the electric components, or picking out the parts of it that you want. December 1st, Enclave Weapon Rack, the floor model, is still there for Fallout First members. The new thing is still the 4-star legendaries. It's still the Gleaming Depths. This is the update that runs from 12/17/2024 to just before Christmas. So, let's see what we've got in the Atomic Shop for today. We have the Schoolhouse bundle, which is another build kit, school desks, school teachers' desks, school desks for students, stools. Oddly enough, I remember both of. I remember this whenever I was in school, and the art room had a bunch of these. And my son's grandparents actually bought him one of these from an antique shop when he was little. It is kind of weird to look at this and think about that, but yeah. This build kit looks like, well, let's see. It's got bulletin boards, the student desk, the Cozy Winter Wasteland photo frame, the teacher's desks, the schoolhouse wallpaper. That's your bulletin board there. I'm guessing that's your wallpaper, which is kind of that mint green color. You've got a chalkboard secret door, which is what that is, and it's a double chalkboard because it's the kind that you could push the one down and pull the one up, or vice versa, which would be kind of cool if they had it set up to where it actually did that animation when it opened. Um, the Winter Wasteland photo frame, which I don't actually see here. And the dunce stool is right there. I don't see the dunce cap anywhere. I mean, it's in this right here, but it's not, physically in game. I don't actually see one anywhere. Huh. So again, they have not actually shown us everything that's in the bundle. Now, the Santa Claus is Coming to Town bundle is one that's made up of older items. You get the Mrs. Claus bonnet and outfit. You get the stuffed reindeer, which is this one right here. You get the player icons, which are these right here. The smiling face Vault Boy with a hat and or I guess winky face Vault Boy with a hat and a smiley face Vault Girl with a hat. And then you get the Santa Claus outfit. And you get the dress, the outfits. This is where, if you see people running around the wasteland with the beard, the Santa Claus beard is a separate item that you can wear separately from the hat, so that's where that comes from. I want to say the waving Santa comes from the Scorched event, which is going on starting today, the holiday Scorched event. So now the Under the Tree bundle has the tree with the train set in it. It has a bunch of these little figurines, like the Holiday Village set, trees set, and the light here is one that is highly useful if you want to merge it into objects to add light to an area without adding too much. It also counts as a floor decor item, so the light post is like, this is the one that I use whenever I made my skeletons glow in my haunted house build that I built. I mean, yeah, it's a nice set. It's not that expensive. It's funny. I love the fact. I wish they would just put the stuff that is actually in the bundle in the pictures. I don't need all the extra stuff that is not in the bundle in the pictures. By putting the extra stuff in there, it just makes me question where that tree came from, which is like basically the Charlie Brown Christmas tree. And the rug, I want to say, was from previous year as a freebie that they gave out for Fallout First. And the Santa thing is one that was from the Holiday Scorched event. I think most of this stuff is probably in the Holiday Scorched event now that you look in the background and see. There's the Winter Wasteland photo mode frame that was sold to you in the bundle but wasn't actually in the bundle. And this right here is basically a reskin of one of the house kits. The only real difference is the interior where they put in the brick pattern. But it comes with a roof kit, and the roof kit is another nice alternative that actually has a ceiling in it. So it has a drywalled ceiling. So if you're looking for one of those, it's in here. Now then, the Raiders Raid Runners bundle. Blah blah blah. Yeah. The Raid Runners bundle is still in here, and if you don't like what's actually in the bundle, I highly advise you to just go through and pick the stuff that you want. I did that with this character. I didn't do that with my main character because my main character is just I pick up all the bundles and go through it. But with this character, I only literally pick up the stuff that I actually want. This holiday garland was in the shop a while ago. It was out for 250 atoms. If you didn't buy it then, I'm guessing you're probably not going to buy it now. The only thing that's really cool in this bundle, because the Naughty Elf bundle is just a reskin of the Raider Mechanic armor, if I remember right. And I don't really care about any of the snow-themed paint jobs unless it's for a cold-based weapon like, your cold shoulder or your not the cremator, what's the other one? I honestly can't think of the name of it. It shoots snowballs at people. But I can't think of the name of it to save my soul right now. If you remember the name of it, by all means, put it down in the comments because I am totally forgetting it. It is totally a weapon that I don't use very often. Now, there's the Thunderstorm Scientist Bundle, which gives you these generators, which this is awesome. And then you've got the water. This gives you dirty water. Set it outside in your garden. It looks really well. This is the Alien Computer Set. Tesla coils. These things count as floor decor, by the way. And a glowing mannequin. I mean, it is not bad. They call it the high-tech computer array, but it basically is the alien computer array. Yeah, electrify the world. I really like the Morat generators. Highly recommend them. The Vault-Tec lab coat. I mean, you can get one for free in the score challenge right now if you really want a lab coat, and it's Enclave. Friends of the Wasteland bundle. This is the Slave bundle. You get the Fetch Collectron, the Guinevere nurse outfit and hat from the Katie Inkwell gear, the light ally Solomon Hardy, which is the doctor. I mean, most of this stuff could have been unlocked on one of the previous scoreboards, but this is just, I don't know if the Katie Inkwell stuff could. Well, no, the Inkwell stuff could for sure. But I think the Guinevere nurse outfit was another thing that was available during the one of the last scoreboards that we had. If you need a modern kitchen set, I recommend this. It is actually a really nice set. I think I have all of them that are currently available. I wish they would come out one with a like a make it look like pine wood or a pine tone. The fire set is by far the best thing you can buy to add a little spark to your camps. It also merges well into dumpsters. I use it all the time. The holiday morning set. This is straight up a ripoff of the the kid from A Christmas Story that wanted the gun. This is basically his bathrobe. Wanted the BB gun. Holiday candles. Holiday paper lamps, if you need those. Snow fighter. Okay, frostbite paint for the flamer, which is, again, I don't understand. But you get the snow machine. It's like a snow blower, by the way. It blows snow out of itself. Um, People use them a lot whenever they're building things that they need jets or to make it look like it's an animated object. This is one of the things that they use. The winter elm, basically the dead elm trees. The albino fur coat, which I still don't really like. Kind of hits me with a Cruella de Vil vibe. Um, the firefighter excavator suit, which they're showing you the back of. I don't know why you would show somebody the back of a power armor suit. They really, I just, yeah, they've got the snow player icon, which is basically, I think that's it, but I'm not 100% sure. And you get the, the inflatable snowman, which is the only thing in this set that I would consider getting at the moment. I think I've got everything else that I want out of it. Okay, supply packages. This is a level 2. So, um, there's a card in game that lets you get more resistance and damage resistance from carrying junk. If you carry 2 of these supply packages on your character, you get the resistance without the ability to drop your junk. I recommend it if you want it. The juggling emote is in here for 24 hours. Fallout 4 First Ketchup is in there. The arcade ride bundle, which has the pepperoni roller, a few of the riding, like the go-kart. I think this is the golf cart, and that's the rocket. And then you've got the generators. These have a really nice feature that the other generators don't, where this allows not random, a radius of power from the generator's point in your camp. If you place it properly, you can cover almost your entire camp bubble with one generator. Um, that's not saying that everything's going to light up because they still only are like, this one's like still 3 watts. And this one's 5, this one's 10, and that one's 100. That one should cover your whole camp without a problem. But that being said, if you still have things like turrets that use wires, you're still going to have to connect to it. You can still wire this directly to them. But yeah, everything else, it'll have a radiant power, so you don't have to run as many wires in your camp. Nice bundle. It's in the Fallout First category for the next 6 days. It's on sale, as you can see, for 620. Did I already own most of that? Yes. So, yeah. So it's a 900 atom bundle, and I own enough to knock it down 208 atoms, which I think the things that I own are the generators themselves. So, on this account, owning everything isn't necessarily needed or wanted. I might buy the schoolhouse bundle on this account because I like the chalkboard secret door. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's go ahead and, of course, any atomic shop. Whenever there's something in here that you want, make sure you go through and check any of these other areas because you might have things that are not listed. Like, for instance, the Grognak costume and the Wild Man rags are not listed on the main page, but they are in here for Fallout First at a discounted price. There are other items that will show up that way, like this basic power armor paint set, that you can get without too much of a problem. So keep that in mind. Check it frequently. whenever the stuff comes out. And don't forget to claim your prefixes and suffixes whenever you can. You might even have some in your inventory under the miscellaneous section or under your notes section that you have from previous events or things that you did that you don't even realize are there. Keep that in mind, because they didn't announce that they were going to give you stuff related to older things. They just kind of stuck it in your inventory. Um, let's see. I'm just going to hop on the world real quick to see what the dailies and the weeklies are. And if there's anything that I think I need to show you, I'll show you real quick. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure we're almost done. So, I don't know if you realize it or not, but there are a lot of locations in this game that you can build at. And there are a lot of locations that, with each update, they make unbuildable because of events and things like that. One of my characters on this build has a house that is set up in a location that cannot, and I think it is this character, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, it's this character here. So this character has a house that is way, 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 way down here. And it's an awesome house. It's hanging off the side of a cliff. Right by the monorail elevator and just south of the Foundation outpost. And they expanded this no build zone all the way down because whenever I click on this, this is the message that I get all the time. So if you have built in areas where they've expanded the build zone and you want to complain about it, you can file a ticket on BethesdaNet. Just to let you know. But now then, let's see what we got here. So eating meals isn't a big deal. Collecting a board game isn't a big deal. Crippling Scorched isn't. Ferment an alcoholic beverage ×3. Gain XP. Weeklies. Brain fungus, soap, board games, burnt books, complete events, blood eagles, mirelurks, scrap junk. Gears, sell weapons to vendors. Again, nothing too major. I have shown you at least twice where to get the soap, the easy way. And where to get the books. There's 2 locations. There's one here in Somerville, which if you come in from this side, there's a house with some ghouls in it, or mirelurks, depending on the server that you're in. And then there's also books up here at Morgantown, just by Vault-Tec University. There's a bookstore just down from the tattoo shop right here. It's right on the same street. It usually has 5 to 6. And for board games, just go to any of the permanent raider settlements or use the board game resource generator that came out a while back. I don't know if I've got it out here, but I can show you one if I do. This is my build that is, how should I put it? My testing area. It's also where, whenever a build challenge comes out and says build 25 of this, I tend to do it here. So if you got this, this is Fermentable Pickaxe Pilsner. It will just wait for another 2 to 3 of them to show up, and you've got your fermentables done. The Santatron is available inside the Atomic Shop right now. You want to put it out and set it to gather presents. The presents that the Scorched carry, he will get them for you. Now then, what else? This is the board game generator. It's basically the game's covered. It will generate board games over the course of your day. So you could go out, do a couple of things, grab you know, grab a couple of the other things that spawn in world that, like, you know, kill some Mirelurks or kill some Blood Eagles or sell some weapons to an NPC vendor. And by the time you get back, you'll have your board games. Um, you can get your fertilizer. I mean, Grafton up here is the perfect place to grab fertilizer, to be honest. There's plenty of Scorched over at Wavy Willards. There's plenty of Scorched over at Tyler County Fairground and the airport here in Morgantown and the Morgantown Train Yard, and plenty of Scorched down here at Camden Park. I mean, there's just plenty of there's plenty of places to get that stuff. Your cooked meals, depending on if you have the mutations, you can always do boiled water and plants and make yourself a bunch of corn soup. Or razor grain soup. And if you already have this out, you've got the boiled water for it. Then you just come over here and you ignore Grandma who thinks you're lost. And you go ahead and make your soups. Eat your corn soup, and you've still got 10 left in my case. But, yeah, this is my build that is basically a test build. So I test to see how I can make things fly. I test to see how I can combine workstations. I test to see how I can make tables stack and what I could do with them. See, I was going to originally, I thought it would be kind of cool to try and build a set of stairs out of these tables. But in all honesty, I don't like building my own custom stairs. It's not that I can't do it, it's just that I personally don't enjoy it. And if I don't enjoy something, I'm less likely to do it, if that makes any sense. Because I'm human and I'm stupid and I'm fat and obnoxious, just like the internet says. So, anyway, if this has been helpful, great. If it hasn't, I understand. If you want to watch more, there's plenty of other videos on the channel. If you want to watch some game reviews, there's a few of those on the channel. Do put out your Santatron, do have it set to presents, do collect presents as much as possible during this next week. Do as much as you can in general. Enjoy the game as long as you can, because I don't know how long it'll be here. You know, just do what you like. Have fun. And, remember to submit a camp if you want to for the contest at the end of the year. This is number 6. It's the last one. I've already figured out what next year number 7 is going to be. I'm going to give you a house to build that is one that is not normal in this game. And if you don't know what I mean by that, you'll probably find it fun. But, yeah. I will talk to you guys later. So enjoy and have fun.